video of getting our NBA data from the ESPN website. So far we've successfully been able to pull all our teams out and put them in a team list, all the teams for that day. Okay, so here we're on the 13th. Let me show you again the 13th. Lakers, Mavericks. So the way these are coming through, it's Mavericks, Lakers. So it looks like the home team is on the top. So our home team is on the top and our away team is on the bottom. So that's not going to be a problem. We'll just fix that up later at the end. See the Spurs here. Home team's on top, road team's at the bottom. So we'll just keep that in mind. Make sure to correct that when we need it. Okay, so we got our teams for the day. Now the next thing, we're going to move on and get our team scores out of that list. So I got a new function here, team scores. Or sorry, this is just an empty list of team scores. And then we got our new function to find the team score. Now this is very similar to our find the team names function, or just a find teams function. We're still passing in that document. We're changing a little bit around. This time we're going to find the home and away position. So let's go take a look at our view source and see why we want to do that. Okay, so we type in home away to our finder here. There's 44 instances of that. Okay, so we see home, away, home, score 101, home, away, score 107, so on and so forth. So with home and away, we're able to pick up, it's a good place to start if they're either at home or away, it doesn't matter, and grab the score from there. So let me run this through step by step. So we've got our start function, or our start, doc's not defined, we're variable saved here is HTML doc. Okay. Start. That's the first position where home away shows up. And we'll add 40 characters. Probably don't need that much, but might as well make sure we catch it all. Same thing with terminate. We don't need that right now because we're just showing you one thing. Okay, so SC, we're going to build up the score here. SC, SCO, SCORE, SCORE score. So SC is just, we're going to split up. Okay. Alright, and we get home, away, home, score, 101, winner. Okay, our next line in this function, we're going to split these up at the comma. It's going to give us a list of those things. So home, away is the first element, score is the second element, winner. Okay, now we're interested in this middle element of this list, so we're going to take the first. Of course, it's 0 is the first. First 1 is the second element. Okay, SCO is going to give us this middle piece here. And then our next line, we're going to split it up at the semicolon. And that's going to give us a list there of score and the actual score, 101. Okay, and then our actual score, we're going to take the last element of this list and we're going to strip away these extra quotation marks. And we got our score, 101. Okay, we're going to print the score. It's kind of just to help us debug. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to append our team scores with our score. And again, we're doing a recursive function here. We're going to say if its end is less than terminate, because remember we're not going through the whole HTML doc, we're stopping and just the header file. And then we're going to go ahead and call find team score again on our substring of the doc from the end where we left off to the end of the string or end of the doc, and it's going to go loop through that every time until we find them all, and at the end we're going to print end of teams. Okay, so let's run this and find team score on our HTML doc. All right, so we've got end of teams. Okay, so this is for the 13th. 101, 107, 112, 80, then we have this 2 at the end. So that doesn't look right. Let's kind of see what's going on here. Kind of split my screen here so we could check. Okay, we're on the 13th. 107, 101. Again, these numbers are inverted, so we'll deal with that soon. 107, 101, and then 112, 80. So that's kind of weird. Why is this 2 popping up? Let's go ahead and let's run another date. Let's see if any other extra stuff pops up. That was the 13th. Let's do the 12th. And we've got a 2 here. Okay, let's try it again. On the 11th. 2. So it looks like everything that pops up, all the dates are popping up with this little extra digit of at the end. 2. It's a little strange, but this isn't like too big of a problem. We're pinning team scores. We could probably do team scores pop off that last element of the list, but that's probably not going to help us when we go through and do this for multiple teams. It's going to add an extra step. So why don't we just say if score is less than, I don't know, let's just say like 20. This is an NBA game. There shouldn't be any final scores less than 20. So hopefully that will take care of it. Any erroneous data that pops off. So we'll just say if score is less than 20, then we'll go ahead and append our team scores and follow through the rest of the function. All right, let's try that again. And we got an error. Doesn't like that we're comparing type int and type string. So let us change our score to the int of score, which we're going to need them as ints anyways. So we're going to have to we're going to start adding and subtracting the scores and stuff, so they're going to need to be ints. Okay, here we go. Now you're seeing this 2 pop up because we're still printing here, but let's check our team scores. Not less than 20. If score is less than 20, we don't want that. We want if our score is greater than 20, we want to append. Okay, and that again. Good, and we've got it printed out. It's got the 2. Let me stop printing it so we stop seeing that bad number. Team scores. All right, 111, 115 on top, 106, 125 at the bottom. Okay. What day were we on here? That's for the 10th. 115, 111 at top. 125, 106 at the bottom. That looked good. Let's try another date. Team scores again. There's only a few games today. 93, 81 popped up on the 11th. It's the last day. 93, 81. Okay, let's try one more. Let's get a date where there was a lot of games here. There we go. That's well looks okay. $99, 88 at top, 95, 112 at the bottom, 95, 112, 99, 88. Okay, our team list should be populated. So we called it team. Yep, team list. Hornets Jazz, Suns Rockets. Hornets Jazz, Suns Rockets. So it looks like this is working pretty well. We were able to pull the scores out of there. In the next video, we'll go ahead and we'll match this data up with the teams, and we'll continue on. All right, thanks for watching.